Hey guys, a super short video on how to invite collaborators into your account. It's pretty cool because you can delegate the check-in process, you can invite your managers, you can invite people in your team to be able to view all the attendance data in one place. And we're going to do that. It's pretty much a 2-minute process to do all this. First, you want to set up a account with one tap. So I have one over here with Karsh plus 3 at onetapcheckin.com. And as soon as we've done that, we go over here to invite collaborator, and then we got the modal right here where we can type in the email. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna explore two scenarios. So let's assume the collaborator does not have an account. What do they do versus the second scenario where the collaborator does have an account? How do they accept it? To keep things simple, you probably just want to ask the collaborator to just sign up for an account because it just makes everything just much easier. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna type in Karsh3B, which is another account that I'm inviting, and that's part of my account. So I'm going to go ahead and send out the invite, and I'll show you guys what that email looks like as well. Once you've invited the collaborator, you're going to get this email that says you've been invited to OneTap. So it says sign up for OneTap, and then here's how you can create an account. Then you're going to have to accept the invite. So we're going to go through this in the video right now. We've done that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign up with an account. So this is what the collaborator would do. So Karsh plus 3B at onetapcheckin.com, and then I'm just going to put the name as a collaborator here and hit sign up. It's going to take me through the onboarding process. I definitely want to finish that just so that it doesn't keep coming up over and over again. And that's it. So what I'll do is to accept the invite, this is the most important part, is I'm going to go right here, click on the notification bell. And once I reload this page, I should be able to see an invite come through. If it doesn't come through, what you want to do is you want to ask that person to invite you again one more time. Send out that invite, and then afterwards just double check the email as well. If you don't get the invite, just double check that it is the same. Over here I go over here, so I do verify that it says Karsh plus 3B at onetapcheckin.com, and I do see an invite. I do see a notification here that says you've been invited into the organization, and here's when it expires. You want to hit the accept invite, and that's it. You're part of the other person's organization. So what does that mean, right? So over here on the admin side, first we're just going to verify that that person has joined by hitting the manage team, and it's going to say right here, it's going to say Karsh plus 3B, and then I have the original account, the admin account. I can also remove the collaborator from there as well as an admin. Now that means that if you create a list, a collaborator can see it and vice versa. So for example, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to say list created by admin. Let's just put some names to this, right? Maybe let's just say my main event. Or to make it a little bit more interesting, we'll just say runners club. So okay, so over here we created that list, and if we go into the other account, we're gonna be able to see it. So this is the 3B account, this is the collaborator account. Reload that, we're gonna be able to see the runners club event. This was created by the admin. Now as a collaborator, I'm gonna go ahead and create an event as well. Let's just say it's called after party for runners. If we go back to the admin account right here is in black. I'll be able to see that the after party for runners is also created, and this also means that the profiles are the collaborator is also able to have access to the profiles and vice versa. So if I create a profile over here called John Doe, I did this on the collaborator account. The white window, or I guess the blue window, is for the collaborator account, and then the black window right here is for the admin account. If I reload this, I'd be able to also see that John Doe was created. I can also leave notes right here, so notes from me, the admin, and then the collaborator can also see that as well. So as part of the check-in process, they should also be able to see this as well. So if I go over here, click on John Doe, be able to see the notes as well from the admin. And then when it comes to the iOS app, they can both of them can basically do the check-ins. Well, anyone can do check-ins. A collaborator can also do check-ins, and that's also going to be reflected. And they can all and then both people, the collaborator and the admin, both of them can download reports, and they're gonna see the same data that's on the account. So for example, if I go over here to the after party runners, and if I do a check-in over here, so if I, for example, sign in John Doe, do a check-in, and then the other one was called the Runners Club event. So if I go over here and if I check in another person, and now the collaborator account, if I go over to the lists and if I go into the Runners Club event, I'm be able to see the check-ins here. So it's Oliver Scott, this is where the check-in took place, and then the time, and then the after party for runners, I'll be able to see the check-ins there as well. And if I download the reports, basically the admin and the collaborator will get the exact same report. Also, just to share a few more kind of emails and stuff like that you'd get this email to verify your email address, definitely verify, and then the invitation to join the team. So once you've invited that person, if that person doesn't have an account, you invite them again, and then you're gonna get this email that says this is how they would accept the invite. Cool, this is going to be on our community page. Let us know more things you can think of. We do have more advanced collaborator features, such as being able to hide certain lists from certain collaborators, as well as being able to kind of have groups inside of your organization. These features are available on our custom plans, and we're slowly working on rolling them out. If you or your organization does need more advanced features around collaborators, permissions and access control, reach out to us. We're going to be more than happy to do a demo and show you how everything's going to work.